Hi, thank you so much for being here tonight for my little announcement. Well, what has it been? What is my big secret, and what is it that I've just, I keep alluding to all the time, I guess? Yeah, it's an oracle deck. Well, I kind of think that, I don't know why none of you guessed it was an oracle deck. I've had some really funny guesses, so no, it's not my own TV show. I think I'm just a little bit too old for that, and I don't think it's really something I want to do. So it was an amazing amount of people who thought that. To me, it's pretty much a given. I was taught tarot and oracle reading when I was a child, so I've read all my life, and I've been an artist all my life. And creating a tarot or an oracle deck is just something that has been on my mind all the time, and I'm sure that any of you who are artists and readers as well and love oracle and tarot is probably something that's on your wish list or your dream list as well. This has been mine, and I really, for a very, very long time, have wanted to do something with flowers, because flowers are everything to me. I just adore them. Part of my upbringing was on the central tablelands of New South Wales, near a little town called Gulgong, and part of my upbringing was in Balmain, and it was just near all the big parklands and one of the big hospitals there as well. And it was just fantastic, because just the Australian bush was just everywhere around me, and it is now. The place that I live in at the moment, I'm so lucky because I back onto Garigal National Park, and it's a little pocket where nobody goes. I never see anybody really. It's just gorgeous, and I just feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere there, and the flowers are so abundant, especially at this time of the year. It's just fantastic. So flowers and art coming together, and my reading just all made sense to me. I've been thinking about doing an oracle for so long, and you can ask my mother. She's always going, the cards, the cards, the cards. Sounds like a crow. My mother's not a crow. But she's always saying, when are the cards going to happen? And 2 years ago, or just a little over 2 years ago, I visited Cairns, where my family are, and Mum and I got into a conversation about flowers, and we actually went and saw an orchid show, and I was looking at all the beautiful Cooktown orchids. I was moved to create an artwork, and from that we started talking about this is what I should do. And the reason being is that my first love, my absolute first artistic love, is lino print. Some of you might have seen my lino prints over the years. They're little bits and pieces here and there. I mostly do them for myself. I do them as commissioned artworks as well. When I was about, oh gosh, I can't even remember, probably 10, 11, 12, when we were first introduced to good old lino printing at school, and we all hated it. I hated it too, the slipping and the sliding and the cutting of the fingers. Still do that. That's why I've got awful fingernails. Look, I just fell in love with it. Just the whole process, that carving, and now even it reminds me of my sculptural works. The carving, the printing, just being so involved with the whole process, and then afterwards being able to colour them with paint, with pencils, with anything you liked. I just found that fascinating, and I have never let lino printing go. So this deck really for me is a return to my my favourite subject, which is flowers, and my favourite medium, which is lino printing. All the lino prints are all this size. They're all A4, and I actually quite like them in black and white as well. I don't know, that's just me. Part of me sort of said, let's have a black and white deck as well. Maybe I might be able to wangle my way into that. And these are the coloured ones, so I've painted them in lovely gouaches, and they're all hand coloured and hand painted. So 44 images, yes, you can do the math. Better part of 2 years of carving and getting right in there. I loved it, absolutely loved it. Sometimes it's been harder than other times to get it done, and obviously since I've sort of let the day job sort of slip back a bit, it's been fantastic because I've had the time to do it over the last 8 months. I've really been able to get in there and do it. As well as that, this is an oracle in the true sense that all the art images are made only for this deck. That's why none of you have seen any of them, because this has been an oracle from start to finish. Each artwork I've created after study, after research, after looking at traditions and traditional stories about the flowers and about the areas they're from. Oh, and about the areas they're from all over Australia. So I've got all your state flowers and a beautiful spread throughout Australia. So I haven't been all New South Wales-ish, which is where I'm from. they're from everywhere. But each and every single card is an oracle unto itself. I studied the card, I studied the flower, sorry, I know the flower anyway, and I looked deeper into it, and then I created the artwork. So it's a process like that, and that's why you haven't seen the images at all, and that's why I've been so secretive, because I wanted to present it in its entirety. I didn't want everybody waiting, when's this deck coming out? You do have to wait a little while. It's coming out on the 10th and over the 10th and the 11th of February, but you can pre-order a limited edition deck right now. The reason that that's available is because I was going to say crazy, I probably am crazy, a crazy card collector, and I love limited edition decks, so I've made that available for you. It's the same price as the deck's going to be, however it comes with a hand printed and hand coloured, like hand lino printed, and hand coloured, which is painted, card, and there's an example of that on the little thing there. And they're numbered. The decks are numbered 1 to 100. So I'm actually letting the decks go as you purchase them. So you'll get the number as it goes. So you've got that little link there. They'll be sent out on the Monday, the 11th of February, 2013. So if you're interested in that, that's there, and that's when they're all going to be released then. So that's really, really exciting. A few other options that you'll see down there. I guess that's where it is, down there in my little post here. So you can have a look at all that. Of course, the Australian Wildflower Oracle, the artwork, I finished this a while ago, so we've been working on the cards and putting all that together. I chose an Art Nouveau style because it's my favourite. And also I really find a strong connection to me with art, a return to the arts as well during that period, if you'd like to read a bit about the history. And I just love it. I just think it just goes really well with it. And hey, I like it. It's my Oracle deck, so that's why I've done it. Oh, the decks actually come with a little white book inside. It's just a little pocket reference for all the cards, but you also have a link when you purchase the deck to a full ebook, and you can print that ebook out. You can keep it on your iPad, your Kindle, anything that you like, and that's got very comprehensive information and layouts, and it also has links to videos as well. So it's a proper ebook. It actually, I shouldn't say proper, it's a full ebook. It's got lots of media interaction, and there's also a forum as well, because we all have our forums over at Creative Witchery, don't we? So there's that as well. I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much. It's actually been really hard to keep it to myself because it's such an important thing for me. I've always wanted to put this together, and there's been lots of times I felt like I couldn't do it, I couldn't keep going, and those who know that I've done it pushed me on. And so I'm not going to mention everybody's names, because you know who you are, and I don't want to sound like a big dag. But thank you so much, and thank you all of you who read my blog posts, who buy my talismans, who support me in lots of different ways. I promise I'll be around a little bit more for you, because work has slowed down a little bit now, thank goodness. But thank you so much for your support, and thanks for coming by and even watching this video, because it means a lot. We artists create, and we don't really create for an audience, but it's just nice sometimes when somebody says, hey, that's pretty cool and I want to have a look. So thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday time wherever you are in the world. I really appreciate you. I love you. Have fun with your family and friends, and thank you.